Sunset. Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Mandalam Sukarnaratnakundalam Susarjitam Chandanam Namami Nandanam Namami Nandanam Namami Nandanam Namami Nandanam Namami Nandanam Sudirganetra Pankajam Shikandam Sudirganestra Pankajam Shikandam Murdajam Ananda Koti Mohanam Namami Nandanam Shikandam Murdajam Ananda Koti Mohanam Namami Nandanam Namami Nandanam Namami Nandanam Okay. Maharaj, fifth chant you want to do today? You can chant and you can, the book is there, you can read it. So if you do, you can come here. After you get to 7 chants, you do 6. Now you can do. Fifth chant, number 5.
Ainandatan Rakinkaram Pasamamishame Bhavamdudo Pilpaya Pansadam Sundari Sufficient
Speak in French, no problem. Everybody French, no problem.
So what's no we sing?
Tavanitya Das, then you can give the meaning in French. Tavanitya Das mui tomara pasariya pudiya che bhavan nave maya badda hoya kripa kori koro more pada duli sama tomara seva koro tomara seva. You can explain that in French. I think it's there.
That book?
Yeah. See that it
J'ai aussi pour relever sur la scène.
It's not here?
No.
Okay, just sing the song and you can explain the meaning of the song. The same. The song
C'est la traduction en fait. Ce que Marat il a dit, c'est la traduction du 5e verset.
Ah ouais.
Ouais. Et il y est là, il y est dans le livre écrit.
C'est quel page?
Juste en dessous du verset.
Au nom de Mondan, c'est ça?
C'est Bhakti, c'est ça? Je suis votre serviteur éternel.
C'est ça.
En oubliant, je me suis empêtré dans l'énergie illusoire et je me suis noyé dans l'océan des naissances et des morts. S'il vous plaît, considérez-moi comme un simple particule à vos pieds par isolus, un grain de poussière. Je suis votre éternel serviteur. Engagez-moi à votre service.
Anadi karma phale, you want to sing it?
Hein? Song?
Anadi karma phale.
What's the tune? Anadi karma
Anadi karma phale, puri bhavan amadale.
Anadi karma phale, puri bhavan amadale.
Rama
Satam Ramyadesham Priyamukakamalloka Purnam Pramodam Shri Krishna Chaparana Vajanam Charitam Venu Nidayavayase Shri Radha Loka Triptam Pitrimukha Militam Matramishtam Smarami.
C'est où ça? C'est où celui-là? Mais ce qu'ils étaient en train de réciter, c'est où?
34.
Shri Radhika Grihegela Krishna Lagi Virachila
Shri Radhika Grihegela Krishna Lagi Virachila
Radhika Kaliya Upada
Anavida
Nanavida Kaliya Upada Sataramya Peshatori Kriya Mukhe Swanakori
Sanaramya Deshamori Kriyamuke Sanakori
Gunanda Pairo Apada
Gunananda Vairo Apada
Gunanda Pairo Shri Krishna Paranakale Delubi Kaloriyachre
Shri Krishna Radharani Devumitra Goyashore
Bhakti Radha Kanilani Bhakti Radha Mukha Virakiya Krishna 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 Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Hare
You want to explain? Whatever there is to explain, you can explain. Oh, you don't have, you don't, yeah, it's okay. You have to put
Yeah.
if you make one inside, all the explanation that you can read.
Well,
Yeah, you can explain stuff in French, easy for you.
it's in English.
C'est bon, je peux faire une pizza, quelque chose. Comment ça existe? Pizza?
Shri Radhika Gila went home.
La sauce tomate.
French, ok. Shri Radhika elle est revenue, donc elle est rentrée chez elle. Virachila, elle prépara Nanavida de différentes sortes, Kaliya ou Para, de préparation délicieuse. Krishna, il a une chose délicieuse, et Radharani, donc Yashoda lui a proposé pour que Radharani, elle vienne cuisiner tous les jours pour Krishna. Jatila Kapila n'était pas satisfaite parce qu'elle ne voulait pas que Radharani ait un contact avec Krishna. Mais Yashoda a insisté, il dit, mon fils, il adore les préparations de Radhika. Donc c'est bien si elle peut continuer à cuisiner de cette façon-là.
Maharaj, je peux juste rajouter quelque chose. En fait, c'est pas parce que Krishna il aime, mais c'est parce que elle a eu cette bénédiction que tout ce que celui qui mangeait sa nourriture, sa vie, elle augmenterait, il vivrait très longtemps.
Ouais.
Et donc c'est par souci pour ça, parce que Mère Yashoda,
C'est le docteur, Krishna était déguisé en docteur, c'est cette histoire-là?
Non,
Non,
c'est Durvasa Muni qui a donné la bénédiction à Radharani, que ceux qui mangeraient sa nourriture, eh ben, ils auront une longue vie. Et donc, comme Mère Yashoda, elle considère Krishna juste comme son petit enfant, elle veut qu'il ait une longue vie. Et donc, c'est pas juste parce qu'il aime le goût, mais c'est parce qu'elle veut qu'il ait une longue vie.
Et là, elle cuisine à Java.
Là, elle cuisine à Java, elle n'est pas allée à Nandegan. Nandegan, c'est le matin.
Et elle cuisine toute la journée?
Elle cuisine tout.
Pratiquement.
À quel endroit elle cuisine, pardonnez-moi,
Java.
de vous faire répéter?
L'après-midi, à Java.
Java. Ok.
Et elle était dressée d'une façon très merveilleuse.
Habillée.
Habillée. Priya Mukhe Kshana Kali, voyant le visage de son bien-aimé, Païlo, elle reçoit par illimité pour la complète extase.
Voilà.
She's completely absorbed to see the face of Krishna. She's completely bliss. Apalana Kali, dans l'après-midi, Shri Krishna, Loya Chali, est sorti des nous pour emmener les vaches
Peut-être.
Mitra, les amis, sur chemin avec ses amis, Nirakia, elle jette un regard, c'est ça?
Regarde en quoi?
Comment on dit ça?
Un regard en quoi?
Non, il y a l'autre, non. Milan Kori se rencontre Nandani, Nanda Maharaj et les autres riches Basi. Yashoda Marjita Hari, le Seigneur a été baigné par Yashoda. Ananda Koya, plein de joie et se souvenant du divertissement Smara.
Yes?
Ah,
Okay, this one.
yes.
Is it already? Anything you want to add something to his this one?
I'll just explain.
Yeah, explain, yes.
No, it's okay. I think they understood. Huh?
No, if you want to explain more, you can explain more. Because it's good to explain the jam better. If you like to explain, you can explain more. People French. You can speak in French, no
Ça a
problem.
été clair, non, la traduction? I think translation was clear, Maharaj.
Okay, then no problem. Then no problem. Because everybody has to explain, understand French. So, Sachidananda Rupaya Vishwotpati Hadetave Tapatra Vinashaya Sri Krishna Vayanam. So, I speak in Bhagavatam. Usually we speak on Gajendra Moksha, but today is Sunday. So, it's very nice to speak on different part of Bhagavatam. Also, 6th canto, very beautiful on Nama, very nice.
Donc aujourd'hui, Maharaj va parler sur le 6e chant à propos du sun.
Six or eight.
It's the 6th canto. Okay, I'm just reading on. So, Sukadeva is telling Parikshit. He said, Parikshit, in this world, people have to suffer their karma. And if your karma is in deficit, that means if you commit more bad activities, you have to suffer hellish suffering.
Donc Shukadeva Goswami dit Maharaj Parikshit que tout le monde doit subir les réactions de leur karma. Et s'ils accomplissent du karma négatif, donc s'ils sont en crédit de bon karma, alors là, ils vont devoir aller aux planètes infernales pour subir les conséquences.
And then after that suffering, you have to go to hellish planets. If people don't believe, but there is hellish planets. You have to, whatever you do, you have to suffer. That is a fact of life.
Et donc, il existe des planètes infernales et où les personnes, quand ils font des activités pécheresses, ils doivent en subir les conséquences et souffrir. Ça, c'est la vie.
Parikshit, a question. It's in Sanskrit, it says, Dushtasudabhyam yat papam yatanabhyat manohitam karoti guya vivasha prayaschito mato katam. He said, okay, this is good, but can we do this atonement? There are different terms of atonement given in this one. But then he says, atonement also, I have a question. People do atonement. Kvachit nivrate bhai abhadra, kvachit charati yatpuna, praschitam atmano partha manye kunjara sochava. But I feel, prediction is saying, many people do atonement, but then again they repeat their simple activities. So what is this atonement? So what is the real atonement?
Donc, Parikshit Maharaj, il demande, parce qu'il y a des moyens de faire de ce
Défaire.
il y a un repentir. Il y a d'autres mots.
De se défaire des.
Ouais.
Expier.
Expier.
Voilà.
Et donc, Parikshit Maharaj, il demande à Shukadeva Goswami, mais à quoi ça sert en fait ces expiations? Parce qu'une fois qu'ils se sont soi-disant purifiés, ils recommettent les mêmes erreurs, et donc à quoi ça sert?
Then he mentions, yeah, people do tapasya, brahmachena, shamena, damena cha, tyagena, satya socha, vyam, yamen, nyamena cha, deva vak, buddhirjam, dhira, dharmadya, shadyan vita, shipatya agam, mahat api, venu gulma ivanala. This is very nice look. He says, usually people do tapasya, austerities, they practice celibacy, then they have equality of mind, control of mind, renunciation, truth, sochavyam, internal, external cleanliness. Can you translate that? Because it's too long.
Sorry.
Tapasa,
Austerities.
brahmacharya, celibacy.
Donc les personnes, ils accomplissent donc des austérités, le célibat.
Equality of mind.
Ils gardent le mental équilibré.
Control of mind, damena.
Ils contrôlent leur mental.
Renunciation.
Ils pratiquent le renoncement.
Only speaking truth.
Et ils parlent que la vérité.
Sochavyam means internal and external cleanliness. Internal is chanting holy name, and external is bathing.
Et ils gardent la propreté intérieure et extérieure. Intérieurement par le chant du Saint-Nom, extérieurement par la douche, le bain.
And rules and regulations.
Et suivent des règles et des principes.
So all these processes if human beings do, then whatever they do with their mind, words and body, all of this, that religious person, he crushes, neutralizes all his sins of his body, mind and words by these processes.
Par ce processus, donc, une personne peut complètement détruire toutes les mauvaises activités et purifier les activités de son corps, son mental et ses paroles.
But though all his sins go, but the bija, the tendency to sin doesn't go away.
Alors que tous ces péchés sont complètement nettoyés, mais la racine des péchés, donc la graine, elle-même n'est pas détruite.
Again, he does sin, and then again he has to do all these activities.
Encore,
It goes again and again.
Il va encore commettre des activités pécheresses, et encore il va devoir se nettoyer, et encore, et ainsi de suite.
So what to do? If you do, now you do practice satya or this and that, again this tendency comes into it. The heart, the bija in the heart, it again springs up to do some sinful activity. You do, oh my God, again I have to do. It's like bathing elephant. Elephant takes long time to bathe. 5 hours, cleaning. You leave him 1 minute, he rolls in the ground, all your cleaning wasted.
Donc c'est tellement une perte de temps, parce que les personnes ils vont encore commettre des activités pécheresses, et il va falloir faire tout le processus de nettoyage. C'est comparé à un éléphant, le bain d'un éléphant, ça prend environ 5 heures pour nettoyer un éléphant, et après ça prend 1 minute pour hop, et puis là ils sont roulés dans la poussière et tout est caché.
Then he said, Kechit kevalaya bhaktya vasudeva prayana agam dunvanti karshneya niharam eva vaska. Very beautiful sloka. He says, Kechit kevalaya, it's only by unalloyed devotional service, one who is surrendered to Vasudeva, he can completely get rid of all his sinful activities. Completely. Karshneya, completely. Just like when the sun shines, in usually cold countries there's fog, in the morning there's fog. The sun comes, all the fog dissipates. So when meditating on Krishna is there, all the sinful activities go away. Very nice sloka.
Alors que en méditant sur Krishna, en chantant ses saints noms, alors là tout est complètement détruit, même la racine même de vouloir commettre du péché. Tout comme la brume, donc quand il y a du soleil, et quand le soleil vient, la brume, elle se dissipe.
Then also, Shukadev gives a very important sloka. This is Bhakti Sandarbha is stated, this sloka is stated, you know. Na tata hi agavan rajan puyete tapa adibi yata Krishna arpita pranas tat purusha nevashevaya. He says, you cannot completely any other process like tapasya, charity, tapasya means austerity, charity, renunciation, all these things, you cannot completely give up your sinful activities. Then how? You have to go to a pure devotee. Yata Krishna arpita pranas. Krishna arpita pranas means one who is completely surrendered to Krishna and serving. And serving that Purusha, serving God through that Guru. That is the only way. Very beautiful sloka. This is only in Bhagavatam. All the Puranas and others, they never say this. They say, oh, you do this charity, you can go to Swarga. But it never says how to get rid of your sinful tendency completely. You know, and this Bhagavatam says. He says, no! Parikshit said, never. Nahitya Rajan, you cannot get it by any other. Tapasya, you do tapasya, you do renunciation, you do charity, you go to holy dham and sit there and do like this. But no, you have to surrender to a pure devotee. Tat Purushas Krishna's Arpita. Yata Krishna Arpita Prana. One who is given completely surrender to Krishna. Such a pure devotee. You have to sit and surrender to him and serve him and follow his instructions and serve Krishna. In this way, then you get very nice sloka, wonderful sloka.
Donc là, c'est un très beau verset qui se trouve dans le Srimad Bhagavatam, qui explique que ce n'est pas en accomplissant des austérités, ni en faisant de la charité, ou en allant à des lieux sacrés et faisant notre propre méditation ou quoi que ce soit, qu'on va pouvoir s'expier de tous nos péchés et de ce désir de commettre des péchés. Il explique, Shukadeva Goswami, il dit que c'est seulement lorsque l'on va approcher un pur dévot du Seigneur, un dévot qui s'est complètement abandonné au Seigneur suprême Shri Krishna, de l'approcher, de se soumettre à lui, de le servir, d'écouter ses instructions. En faisant cela, on peut se nettoyer également de toutes nos activités pécheresses et de la cause même de ces activités.
Yes, Martin.
Because first you say that chanting the holy names, everything is like a fog, it's clearing up.
No.
So it means there's two solutions.
Wait.
Chanting and the
No. Kechit Kevalaya Bhaktya. By Kevala Bhakti means unalloyed devotional service to Krishna. Kevalaya Bhaktya means unalloyed devotional service to Krishna. He says, Kevalaya Bhaktya means unalloyed devotion to Krishna, surrender to Krishna. Only he can completely remove all his sins. But to surrender to Krishna, you have to go through the devotee. Then the next question is, he says, Arpita, Prana. Now, how to surrender to Krishna? I can't see Krishna. Yes, you go to a person who is surrendered to Krishna. Then you can surrender to Krishna. See, step by step. He goes. First he says, no, only unalloyed devotion service only you can feel. So how do I do unalloyed devotion? You have got to go to a pure devotee. He is unalloyed, then you see his exam, you become unalloyed. Step by step, step by step.
Donc c'est seulement par le service immotivé, un service immotivé à Krishna, qu'on peut obtenir ces résultats. Alors la prochaine question, c'est comment est-ce qu'on peut faire ce service? Et donc la prochaine étape, c'est d'approcher un dévot qui est dans ses sentiments de service complètement abandonné et seulement pour le plaisir de Krishna. Quand on va le servir lui, ce même sentiment et cette même dévotion va pouvoir l'acquérir.
Then also he said about atonement. He said many people do a lot of atonement. In Sanskrit he said. But they are actually maybe Shiva devotee or some other, maybe devotee of demigods. Narayana Paramukam, they are not actually devotee of Narayana. But they do a lot of austerity, they do a lot of religious activity, yagya, this always doing all these things. He said, these people cannot be purified. Really? No, they cannot. Just like, he said, he gives an example. Surakumbha Ivapaga. In India, in Puri also, Surakumbha, what the local people do, the villagers, poor villagers, because they don't have money to buy liquor. The villagers take liquor. Yeah, in Puri Dham, I was staying. I saw myself personally when I was staying with Gurudev. Gurudev was on top. They used to have these big pots, They will put gur, black sugar. Put a little water, I think, and put it under the ground. After some time, it ferments. You take it out. then I think they have their own distillation process. They don't go, they have simple distillation and then drink, you know. So then that pot is liquor, you know, because they ferment, it becomes like liquor. So once you drink from the pot, even the seeds, by the you wash it also, the smell is always there. It doesn't go. The liquor smell is so strong, you can wash it 10 times. If the smell is always there, you have to throw it away. You can't, you can't use it for other things. The smell of liquor is so strong. You can wash it like, but the smell in the pot. So it's just like Surakumbha Ivapaga. Just like you're trying to wash the pot of liquor in the water. The smell doesn't go away. So this prayasita, atonement also, you cannot clean yourself. The smell, the seed will always be there. That's what he's trying to say. All this atonement is useless. You can go again, you'll go again and again. Very beautiful. Sukadeva Goswami is giving us the knowledge, very wonderful knowledge. He says. So here it says Narayana Paranmaka means you have to be a devotee of Narayana first. Then you have to go and approach a pure devotee of Narayana, take shelter of him and do devotional service unto him. This is already implied in this sloka. Very nice sloka.
Donc, c'est expliqué que, il explique qu'il y a des personnes, ils vont faire beaucoup d'austérité, beaucoup de purification, des activités de purificatoire, mais ils vont être des dévots de Shiva ou d'autres demi-dieux. Et donc ça ne va pas pouvoir les purifier. Tout comme l'exemple qui est donné de Maharaj, il explique quand il était à Jagannath Puri, il a vu de ses propres yeux comment des petits villageois simples, en fait, ils n'avaient pas la monnaie pour acheter de l'alcool. Donc, ils le fabriquaient eux-mêmes avec du jour, avec du sucre. Ils le mettent dans de l'eau et tout. Ils ont tout un processus, ils le mettent sous la terre et après un moment, ça commence à fermenter. Et donc, ils ont leur propre petite fabrication et ils boivent ça, c'est comme de l'alcool. Et après ce pot-là, si tu vas pour le nettoyer, t'as beau frotter, faire tout ce que tu veux, il y aura toujours l'odeur de l'alcool, tu ne peux jamais le nettoyer. Donc, de la même façon, tant qu'on n'approche pas, on ne sert pas Narayana, on ne pourra jamais complètement se purifier du désir de commettre des activités pécheresses. C'est pour ça que Shukadeva Goswami dit ce verset très joliment. Comment la seule façon, c'est d'approcher Narayana, de se soumettre à lui, de le servir avec amour et dévotion. Et comment faire cela? C'est à travers son pur dévot, de servir son pur dévot. Et comme ça, on pourra se purifier, parce que c'est seulement lorsqu'on approche Narayana, à travers son service.
Enlever l'envie de continuer à prêcher.
Voilà.
C'est ça qui est difficile.
C'est seulement à travers le pur dévot, servir Narayana de manière immotivée. Ce service-là, ça nettoie tous les péchés. Sinon, tous les autres moyens, il n'y a pas possible.
So it says here, a good point he says. Sukadeva also gives one point.
Go ahead,
Yeah.
Just
Yeah. Sukadeva says that those who always engage in Krishna consciousness, like chanting and all that, they don't have any fear. Because even when you're chanting, suddenly they're chanting, they pass away, they leave the body. They will never see the agents of Yamaraj coming in the house. Even in the dream, they will not see Yamaraj people come to him. That's the beauty of Krishna now. He says, don't worry, Sukadeva. Those who are engaged in Krishna consciousness, even in dream, they will not see the agents of Yamaraj. His next sloka, he says.
Il dit que ceux qui chantent le Saint-Nom, et eux, ils n'ont aucune crainte, aucune peur. Même en rêve, ils ne voient pas les messagers de Yamaraj.
So then he says, I'm going to tell you now, so there's a very old history. And this history is concerning a conversation between the Vishnu Dutas, the agents of Vishnu, and the Yamadutas.
Donc, Shukadeva Goswami dit maintenant, je vais te raconter une histoire très ancienne qui correspond à la conversation entre les Vishnudutas, donc les dévots de Vishnu, et les Yamadutas, les dévots de Yamaraj.
So, he said, Kanyakubje is Ujjain. There was one Brahmin. And because of association with Sudrani, a very low-class lady, he lost his good character. Because by her influence, he became a very bad person.
Donc dans la ville de Ujjain, il existait un brahmana. Et de par son association avec une femme de très basse classe, son caractère a été contaminé et il est devenu une mauvaise personne.
And by her bad association, he started taking into bad habits to support his wife, because his wife was bad character, so he also had to do. By her association, his mind became deviated, and he took to bad activities. And because of this association with bad personality, this Sudrani, she was actually like a prostitute. You know.
Et donc, avec l'association donc de cette Shudrani, elle était comme une prostituée. Son mental, il est devenu pollué et ça a fait qu'il a commencé à commettre des mauvaises activités.
So, like that, he carried on his life. He was a nice Brahmin before, but after association, he married her and he produced a lot of children with her, like that, you know. So when he was at a very old age, age of 80, Astashi 80, Astashi 86, I think. Ayusha Sama. Astashi Ayusha Sama, you know. Astashi, 88 or 80, something like that. 80 or 80 years, you know, old age, became old age. Then his time came to go. He was ready to leave his body. At that time, he was ready to leave the body. The agents of Yamaraj came to take him because he was carrying on sinful activities.
Et donc, avant ça, il était un brahmana, c'était une bonne personne, mais à cause de l'association avec cette femme, il est tombé de sa position de brahmana, il a commencé à faire des mauvaises choses, des mauvaises activités. Et il s'est marié avec cette femme, il a eu de nombreux enfants, et il commettait des mauvaises activités. Et lorsqu'il avait environ 80 ans, son moment il était venu. Et donc là, il allait mourir et les Yamadutas sont venus le chercher.
So here his 10th child, the name of his 10th child was Narayana. How his name Narayana, I'll tell later. His 10th child was named Narayana, and he loved that child very much. In his old age, he was always thinking of Narayana, he was trying to feed him, he was looking after him, you know, he was very devoted to that 10th child. You know, always, where's my Narayana, he's all like this, you know, very much.
Donc il avait 10 enfants et le 10e, le plus jeune, il l'a appelé Narayana. Et Maharaj a expliqué pourquoi plus tard il a nommé son enfant Narayana. Et il aimait tellement toujours, il l'appelait, il lui donnait à manger, il passait beaucoup de temps avec lui, il avait beaucoup d'affection pour lui.
So he was always concerned with the child, even when he eating, hey Narayana, come eating, drinking, where's Narayana, where's Narayana? So always thinking of this boy Narayana, all the time, you know.
Il était toujours concerné par son petit garçon Narayana. Quand il mangeait, il disait ah viens manger. Quand il buvait, il disait ah il est où Narayana. Toujours il pensait à lui.
At that time, one time the time of death came to him. His time came to over to leave this body. And at that time, the Mrityuka, the time of death came. And then he saw, at the time of death, 3 agents of Yamaraj came. 3 agents, why 3 agents? My Gurudev used to say 3 agents because you are committing sin with your mind, your words and your body. So for this, each one Yamaraj messenger comes, you know. So 3 agents of Yamaraj comes to bring you back, you know. And they have this very ferocious appearance, you know. Very, very ferocious appearance. So a person, actually at time of death, a sinful person, when he sees this, he passes urine because it's such a, you know, frightful figure, they look so horrible, you know. Only he can see, other people cannot see. So that's why very sinful people, you know, they become very, very frightened. They can see their face is so frightened, you know, time of death, like that.
Et donc lorsqu'il allait quitter son corps, le moment était venu, il y a les Yamaraj, 3 messagers du dieu de la mort, Yamaraj, sont apparus. Et pourquoi 3? Je l'ai Bhakti Maharaj, il explique parce qu'il y en a un pour les activités, les mauvaises activités qu'on a commises avec notre corps, notre mental et nos paroles. Donc pour ces 3 différentes mauvaises activités qu'on a fait, ils viennent pour nous punir. Et ils ont un visage tellement féroce et qui font tellement peur que souvent les personnes, quand ils les voient au moment de mourir, ils vont faire pipi et puis ils vont se salir, quoi. Et on voit sur leur visage, ils sont effrayés, mais personne d'autre peut les voir, il n'y a que eux qui peuvent les voir.
Oui, les pensées, en mental, c'est des pensées qu'on fait.
Purana Itihasa.
C'est une question.
Paksha Parishad is telling something that happened before. on the Sunday of Kali, well, in the Parishad speaking thousands of years ago. And he says this, I'm talking of ancient history.
Ok.
He says, I'm telling you now,
C'est
ancient
quoi ta
history is very
question,
much
Maharaj?
before.
Non, finalement, je vais poser une question par rapport, parce que toujours on disait que c'était les pensées, les paroles comme ça, c'est une fausse activité.
Yeah, but-
Je dis, mais c'est pas dans le Kali Yuga, c'est avant.
D'accord.
Ah,
Je
voilà.
Parce
pense
que dans la
je
Kali,
pose
il
pas
n'y
la
aura
question.
que deux, il y a le deux qui viennent.
Eh ouais. On a que qui vont venir.
Parce que le
She's on the Kali Yuga, there's only two. Yamaluta will come.
Because the mind doesn't count, no, Maharaj? In Kali Yuga.
No, yeah, no,
The
this is
bad
not-
activities with our mind doesn't
this is
count.
not in Kali Yuga. This is not in Kali
No,
Yuga.
no,
So means in Kali Yuga only two come.
That one I cannot
Third
say.
one is on vacation.
Qu'est-ce qu'il a répondu?
So, yes, you want to ask a question? You want to ask? Yeah.
I'll try. I don't speak English.
Yeah, French. You can speak French and you
But,
say
I
French.
try.
Okay, continue.
If I'm not devotee,
Ah,
and then I die, but before I hear about devotees,
ah,
about Krishna,
yeah,
Hare Krishna, Mahamant,
Yeah.
everything. I die, I go to hell, and then I remember, I know Krishna, and can I become devotee in hell?
Ah,
no, you see,
If I take shelter and
no, hell is, there's no place for devotee in hell. If, see, hell is not a place, if you have a little devotional service, you'll never go to hell. That's one thing sure.
without devotee,
No, you are karmi, but you are associated with devotees, you will never go to hell. Because you are chanting Hare Krishna. Because this Hare Krishna mantra even doesn't depend on Diksha. Even hearing, if you are, somebody is dying, and he's hearing Hare Krishna mantra, it doesn't go to hell. It doesn't go to hell.
If you have done many sins, but he
Jagai Madai.
of course.
also he
No,
cannot
if he has
cannot
done,
go.
so that's why Parikshit says, if you do many sins, you have to do the atonement. If not, you will go to hell. Definitely. That's why in the start, Parikshit says, hey Prabhu, before you die, make sure you clear all your whatever you have done, you clear it up. He already says, he wants you. How? Really? Parikshit, yes. How? Atonement, prayashita. What is it? Tapasya, brahmacharya, Vyagharagya, I wrote all down. Satya, cleaning, getting up in the morning. All these things is good. You do all these things. Tapasya, Vairagya, all these things you do. Brahmacharya. If you practice this, your sin will go away. So,
If one suppose one person
uh,
don't do like this, but he regularly come in the temple, hearing the
that is more than
Mahamant.
important.
But he always is in the time of the week he do so many sins. How this person qu'est-ce qu'il arrive à cette personne?
What happened to him?
What happened for him? In the same explanation of this
Yeah.
question, what it's happened
Okay,
for?
I understand your question. A person is sinful.
But he come.
But he comes on Sundays.
I'll give you a story. I'll give you a story about Bhaktivinoda Thakur. Bhaktivinoda Thakur, this is very serious now. Please understand. Bhaktivinoda Thakur went to one place. There was a Babaji. They say, you see the Babaji, you speak in Hindi, like
In French.
yeah. Bhaktivinoda Saraswati went to one place for preaching. It's in his diary, you know. So this village is in Bangla, he was going preaching. When he came to that place, there was people said, Maharaj. So before he came to the place, there was a Siddha Baba there. Oh, every morning he would chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. He got big jata, big hair, you know, Hare Krishna. But morning he'll chant, evening he's doing all nonsense. He's going for prostitution, he's drinking, everything he's doing, you know. People are not sure about him because night time people don't see him. But morning he goes to get donation, you know. Yes, give me donation. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare. Big letter. Oh, Baba. People, innocent people, oh, Baba. But night time, this big group, they all nonsense activities, you know. Then one day he died, heart attack. And the place he died, that night, when people crossed the house, somebody threw a stone at them. That person, Babaji, became a ghost. He became a preta, a Bamarakshas. People cannot, his house is there, the village people have to go through the path. But nobody dared to go because he has become a ghost. He will attack anybody. He will attack. You can hear the sound, but you cannot see him. He's a ghost. He will throw the stone and filthy words, he's shouting. People become frightened. The next day, next following week, Bhaktivinoda Thakur came. So the Bhaktivinoda
Je repère Prabhu, il a demandé la question que si par exemple je suis pas un dévot et que mais juste j'ai reconnu les dévots, j'ai entendu le sanon et que je me retrouve en enfer du coup parce que j'ai fait des mauvaises choses et que en enfer tout d'un coup je me rappelle oh ben non en fait je connais Krishna, j'ai rencontré des dévots et tout, est-ce que je peux être sauvé hein?
C'est la question de...
En fait, oui, vas-y, mais c'est pas ça que je voulais dire.
C'est ça ce que tu as dit ou pas?
En fait, là, tu parles d'une personne un peu superficielle, quoi. Moi, je parle d'une personne sincère, honnête, qui a entendu parler de Krishna, et puis il est mort, mais il n'est pas une mauvaise personne. Il est mort, il a entendu parler, il n'est pas dévot, mais il a entendu parler. Quelque part, ça a entré dans son cœur, mais ça n'a pas été manifesté. Puis il est mort, il va en enfer, il va en enfer, il réalise en fait, l'enfer existe, il regrette d'être là. Et puis là, il se rappelle quelque part de la conscience de Krishna, quoi.
Okay.
Et là, il dit, oh Krishna, s'il vous plaît, aide-moi. Est-ce que là, c'est possible qu'il puisse, Krishna puisse l'aider ou il va juste...
Est-ce qu'il va rester en enfer?
Oui, il va rester en enfer, mais... oui, est-ce qu'il reste en enfer? Est-ce que Krishna va l'aider? C'est ça que je voulais savoir. Parce que tu parles d'une personne sincère.
Okay.
Pas, que Maharaj, il a parlé d'un groupe des gens qui chantaient avec Krishna, mais c'était des Sarajas, des gens...
Non, enfin moi j'ai pas compris ça comme ça. Non, Maharaj il a expliqué en fait que du moment où une personne elle entend le sanon, il n'ira pas en enfer.
Non, ce qu'il a dit dernièrement, là, il a parlé d'un groupe des gens qui chantaient avec Krishna.
Ah ça c'est après, ça c'est une autre question. Ça c'est une autre question.
C'est devenu un fantôme.
Voilà, ça c'est une autre question.
C'est pas de ça, moi.
Non mais c'est pas ça ta réponse. Maharaj il a répondu à ta question.
Oui, mais ce que je voulais dire, en comparaison à la personne qui je parle, il n'y a rien à voir avec ces gens.
Ouais. C'est pour ça que je vais traduire.
Quelqu'un honnête, sincère.
Ouais.
Il va en enfer, puis il regrette sa vie, puis il chante avec Krishna.
Donc Maharaj il a expliqué en fait qu'une personne qui a connu Krishna, qui a entendu parler de Krishna, il n'ira pas en enfer. Et donc c'est pour ça qu'après Krishna Prabhu il a rebondi sur ça en disant oui mais si quelqu'un il fait plein d'activités pécheresses toute la semaine, mais qu'après il vient, il chante avec Krishna, qu'est-ce qui va lui arriver? Parce qu'il est quand même en train de commettre des activités pécheresses, mais il chante avec Krishna. Tu vois? Donc, parce que pour répondre à ta question, il a dit si quelqu'un entend le mantra, il ne va pas en enfer. Mais s'il commet tellement d'activités pécheresses, est-ce qu'il va quand même en enfer? Donc Maharaj il a expliqué qu'au temps de Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur, il y avait une histoire comme ça, où Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur il a écrit dans son journal, et il passait, donc il allait prêcher dans des villages au Bengale. Et il y avait un village où il y avait un Siddha Baba. Enfin, soi-disant, c'était un Babaji, comme ça, avec des grands cheveux et tout. Et il chantait, tous les matins, il chantait vraiment très, il chantait le mantra en fait. Et les personnes, ils le respectaient beaucoup. Mais le soir, il faisait des activités pécheresses, il buvait de l'alcool, il allait voir des prostituées et tout ça. Mais les personnes, ils ne savaient pas trop tout ça, parce que c'était le soir, donc ils faisaient ce qu'ils voulaient. Et le matin, ils se réveillaient tôt, et puis ils chantaient comme ça. Donc ça correspond à la question de Prabhuji que si quelqu'un va faire des activités pécheresses et qu'il chante les sanons, est-ce qu'il va en enfer ou pas? Donc Maharaj, tu vois, c'est clair? Voilà. Donc Maharaj il explique.
Je suis d'accord.
On va y arriver sinon.
Donc Maharaj il explique qu'une semaine, donc après un jour, cette personne elle est morte. Et Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur il est venu une semaine plus tard. Et en fait ce qui se passait c'est que dans ce village, il y avait une maison et un chemin, et que quand les personnes passaient par ce chemin, il y avait des briques qui étaient lancées, des pierres et tout. C'était un fantôme. Cette personne, elle était devenue un fantôme puissant, tu vois, un Brahma Rakshasa. Et donc, les personnes, ils avaient très très peur. Et Maharaj va continuer.
So, then the previous thing, when Bhaktivinoda Thakur said, Maharaj, we are so much frightened. That path, everybody has to go. Night time we dare not go. After morning also we dare not go. Because that fellow, the Preta, the ghost, Brahmaraksha, always attacking us, shouting at us, and we cannot hear. But it's that Babaji, it's that fellow. I don't know how he became a ghost. And he's making us so much frightened. Bhaktivinoda said, don't worry. I will go there. No, Maharaj, you don't. No, I will go and stay in his house. Let's go. So Bhaktivinoda Thakur went to the house He said, I will stay tonight there. Don't worry. And he's chanting, Next day, no more actions. He delivered. By his chanting, pure chanting, Bhakti Siddhanta Bhakti, they delivered that ghost. So you can see, if you do sinful acts, it's real history.
Yes, yes,
Bhakti
yes.
Thakur,
In a
yes.
newspaper.
It's written in his diary. I translated it.
Okay.
So you can see, if you do sinful activity, like laughing, you will have to suffer. Chanting will not, Hare Krishna, it doesn't help you. You have to give up your sin, You have to be repentant. I'm sorry, I've done it. No. So if you're doing something, you have to go to Guru and say, I have a problem, please help me. If you have some problem, what you do is you go, take shelter of a Vaishnava. Not, I'll chant. No, you can't chant. You are in the well. Somebody has to pull you up. Chanting will not help you because you're chanting opera. Cannot help you. You have to go. Tat Krishna, Yata Krishna Arpita Pranas Tat Purushana. You go and serve a devotee. Please help me. A pure devotee, a person who is established Krishna consciousness. Then you see, you will free yourself. You have to speak that.
Yes,
Very important part. Very important.
Donc les personnes du village, ils avaient très très peur. Et ils ont dit à Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur, le soir on a vraiment peur de passer par ce chemin parce qu'il y a ce fantôme qui était dans ce Siddha Baba avant, il est devenu un fantôme et il nous attaque avec des briques et tout. Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur il a dit, vous inquiétez pas, moi je vais aller rester dans cette maison ce soir. Ils ont dit, non, c'est très dangereux. Il dit, non, vous inquiétez pas. Donc il allait rester avec son fils, Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, et il a chanté les saints noms toute la nuit. Et le lendemain matin, plus rien. À partir de là, plus rien. Ça, c'est une vraie histoire. C'est écrit dans les journaux, c'est sorti dans les journaux. C'est dans le journal de Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur que Maharaj il a traduit lui-même. Et donc, c'est le point que Srila Maharaj il est en train de faire ici, c'est que si on commet des activités pécheresses, on va devoir subir les conséquences. Il va falloir qu'on souffre. Et le seul moyen de se purifier de ça, c'est d'approcher un maître spirituel authentique, un Vaishnava authentique, et de lui soumettre, de lui dire, écoutez, j'ai ce problème-là, j'ai ça comme, j'ai commis ces activités-là, s'il vous plaît, aidez-moi. C'est pas simplement en chantant nous-mêmes qu'on va pouvoir se sauver, se libérer de Namapara, des offenses, parce qu'on est au fond du puits, on a besoin de quelqu'un qui vienne et qui nous sorte de là. Donc il faut qu'on approche un Vaishnava qui est établi, un Vaishnava donc qui est bien établi dans la conscience de Krishna, lui soumettre nos défauts, nos erreurs. Et si on fait ça, on va voir comment on va pouvoir progresser.
So it is very important. If you are chanting and something happening, you're okay. But if you're not okay, then you have to go to nice devotees and take their shelter. In the association of devotees, suppose you are having a problem, you stay in the association of devotees. You see your mind will go better. Don't stay alone. If you are feeling, oh, I am very fallen, alone chanting will never help you. Because because it's contaminated. You cannot, Name Paper Buddhi. It will not help you. You have to go to association of devotees and chanting. In the association, if you chant, you can feel more strong. You can be stronger. So if you are chanting, you're doing, but you're so many bad activities, then something is wrong. Then you have to go and get shelter of devotee and get shelter of devotee. Because devotee only can help you. Pure Vaishnava can help you. And then you can see big difference. When you can take shelter, you will see a big difference. You no more. There's no more. Your sin will all go down. No, everything go down. You say, no, I chant, I no problem, I'm attending my temple, but no, there should be change, There's no change, then it's blank bullet, shooting blank bullet, nothing is happening, So you have to be sure. This is your knowledge, You can tell him.
Et donc, si on chante et qu'on n'est pas en train de progresser, on voit qu'il n'y a pas de transformation qui se fait dans notre cœur, alors là, on doit comprendre qu'il y a quelque chose qui ne va pas. Et le remède, c'est d'aller s'associer avec des purs dévots, avec des dévots, en fait. Et c'est dans leur compagnie qu'on va pouvoir progresser. Et on peut voir que si on reste tout seul à juste chanter comme ça, c'est comme tirer des balles à blanc, en fait. C'est juste le son qui va sortir, mais il n'y a aucun effet. Mais si on reste en compagnie des Vaishnavas et on chante en leur compagnie et tout, là on va voir qu'il y a une transformation qui se fait.
Maharaj, I have one question. Sure, please. Et, à propos de ce qu'il vient de dire, est-ce qu'il y a moyen de voir quand il n'y a pas d'effet et quand il y a un effet? Et s'il y a un moyen, est-ce qu'il peut nous expliquer quel est le ressenti de celui qui n'a pas d'effet? Et finalement, celui qui a de l'effet,
So Prabhuji is
Je sais pas
saying,
si je me suis pas très bien exprimé.
how can we see if we are chanting
Oh,
properly or not? You know, because you're saying if there's some problem, then we're not progressing and we're like shooting blanks.
Yeah.
How can we see in ourselves whether we're shooting blanks or whether we're actually progressing?
Yeah, if you're chanting nicely, you feel happy. Your mind doesn't go to bad activities. You know, one thing, you like prasadam, you don't do funny activities. So your chanting is good, you know. But your chanting is not good, then you're doing all the bad things, you're doing all the everything. If you're also chanting like the Babaji, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Oh, it's very great devotee, Hare Krishna. But it's Rascal number one. Then this is useless. Listen.
Donc la façon de voir la différence, c'est que si on chante de la bonne manière, on est content. En fait, et puis on a envie de manger du prashad, on a envie de faire des choses qui vont aider notre bhakti. Mais si on ne chante pas de la bonne manière, alors là, le mental il part ici et là, et puis on va continuer à faire des activités qui ne sont pas, qui ne sont pas propices à la bhakti. Et on va juste dire, on prend le temps de chanter comme ça, et puis en fait, il n'y a pas de changement. Il n'y a pas de changement de cœur.
So you see, everybody has to pay for their karma. Everybody is same. God is equal to everybody. You fly your aeroplane, you have to do your bhajan. If you do wrong, you have to pay for it. You know. So that's why you take shelter of Guru. Please help me. I am fallen devotee. Please help me. Guru can help you. Guru is merciful. He will help you to practice devotion. He is always giving kripa to all his disciples. So this is the good step to go under Vaishnavas, to associate with Vaishnavas. To say I am fallen, please help me. This is good. This is good. This is our move.
Donc si on fait des activités qui sont néfastes en fait, on va devoir payer les conséquences. J'explique qu'on est chacun en train de piloter notre propre avion et donc on est responsable de où on va aller. Si on pilote mal, on va aller dans une mauvaise direction, ça c'est sûr. Et donc il faut qu'on prenne refuge de notre maître spirituel, des Vaishnavas, et qu'on aille les voir et qu'on leur dise je suis vraiment déchu, s'il vous plaît, aidez-moi, aidez-moi. Et là, ils nous aideront. C'est le processus.
So Ajamil, so I already told about, so Bhakti he delivered that person. So Ajamil, when he saw these three frightful creatures, the only thing came to his mouth is when he saw his son was playing. Narayana, he just shouted Narayana because he's always concentrating on Narayana, his son. So he just only the word came out was Narayana. The name of his son was Narayana, but he chanted the name Narayana. As soon as he chanted the name Narayana, 4 words, 4 syllables, the 4 messengers of Narayana came. Because 4 syllables, Narayana, 4 Parshad Gan from spiritual world came. Hey, stop! You can't take him. I can't take him. He's going to hell. He's a very simple person. We know we have got his book, all is written, all nonsense is done. No, you cannot take it because he has chanted the holy name of my master, Narayan. So he's chanted the time of death, all his sins are finished. This is the beauty of this day.
Et donc, quand il était sur son lit de mort, comme ça, et les 3 messagers de Yamaraj sont venus pour le prendre. À ce moment-là, par réflexe, donc il a appelé Narayana. Et là, immédiatement, 4 messagers de Vishnu sont arrivés. Et pourquoi 4? Parce que Narayana, il y a 4 syllabes dans le mot. Et donc 4 sont venus et ils ont dit stop, vous ne pouvez plus le prendre. Et les Hamdotas, ils ont dit mais pourquoi? Il a dit parce qu'il a chanté le nom de Dieu. Maintenant vous n'avez plus. Mais il a dit mais si, il a fait toutes ces activités pécheresses, regardez, on a tout son compte ici, il veut aller en enfer pour souffrir. Ils ont dit non, vous n'avez plus le droit de le prendre.
So he chanted the name of Narayana. It's the holy name of God. And this is the whole, this Bhagavatam is teaching. This Ajamil was before Brahmin. He was actually Brahmin. He was born Brahmin. And he was, as a young boy, he was serving his father. He was doing puja. He was a very nice boy. And one day when, his actually history was, he was married. Actually he married a young Brahmin wife, arranged marriage by his father. He was a very nice person, always serving his father. Even when he was married, he used to serve his father. His father was the main pujari. He used to serve his father. Father would go to the forest, bring all the herbs, to father is a big pujari. So he used to go to the forest every day to collect the different herbs for puja. So one day he was going, I can tell her. So one day he was going to the forest in the collecting herbs. He saw one both one drunken man and one Sudrani, one low class woman. They are embracing and kissing and things like that in the forest. So she was, that the mood was so lusty that his mind became so lusty, he became affected by seeing that scene. He became affected. And the woman was a little pretty. So when he came back, he tried to control his mind because he knows a lot of Shastra. But you see, sometimes even Shastra knowledge, even lust comes, it's not possible to control the mind. So, but he actually is Brahmin, he knows so much Shastra, he's controlling his mind. No, this is rubbish, all this rubbish. But even the woman's face coming all into his mind, always disturbing him. And when he went back, he's dreaming only of the women, or the woman, And he couldn't take it anymore, he couldn't take it. So he went back to finding the woman, And then because he became mad, this woman, he was so attracted to the woman like he was even married, Then he brought the woman to the house and he kicked out his father, he kicked out his wife, he kicked out everybody because they were so crazy. That was his life. The woman controlled him. Said, no, only if you stay with me, I don't want all this Brahmin, I don't want like this. She's a Sudra, she's low class. He said, okay, I follow you. What you say, I follow. Okay. Father, he chased out, his wife is chased out, I don't want you, He chased out, his wife is married person. And he was controlled by this low class woman. And then because he's Brahmin, he is now not doing Brahmin, he's now a Sudra. So how to earn money? He doesn't know any other way of living. So he became Daku, gangster, started, robbing people, and that's how he lived his life.
Et donc, dans le schéma de Bhagavatam, ça explique que cette personne, donc déjà ça explique la puissance du Saint-Nom, et cette personne, donc au départ, il était un brahmana, il était le fils d'un brahmana, il était vraiment une bonne personne en fait. Il servait son père il était pujari, donc il le servait, il était marié avec une femme brahmane aussi, que son père il avait arrangé son mariage avec elle. Et son père, comme il était pujari, il envoyait son fils, donc cette personne, à la forêt pour aller récolter différentes herbes pour l'adoration du temple. Et donc il y est allé. Et un jour, dans la forêt, comme ça, il aperçoit donc un homme ivre, intoxiqué, en train d'embrasser une femme de basse caste, en fait, une Shudrani. Et en train de l'embrasser et tout, et puis c'était une ambiance en fait vraiment dérangeante, mais la femme elle était très très belle, et donc il voyait, il essayait de pas regarder, mais son mental était attiré, et donc il est rentré chez lui et ça le perturbait, et donc comme il était un brahman, il connaissait les écritures, il essayait de contrôler son mental, il essayait de se replonger dans les écritures et essayer de chasser ses pensées. Mais ça revenait, tellement qu'en fait, il a perdu la tête et il allait retrouver cette femme. Il l'a retrouvée, il l'a emmenée chez lui et il était contrôlé en fait par cette femme. Et cette femme, elle disait, moi je veux pas toutes ces choses de brahman, etc. et tout. Donc il a chassé sa femme, son épouse brahmanique, il a chassé ses parents et tout. Et comme il n'avait pas d'argent, il s'est mis à voler et à faire des mauvaises choses comme ça pour maintenir cette femme.
So the Yamadus is saying, this is his history. He has broken away from Shastra, he's Brahmin, he broke away, he do all sinful activities. Now he has to be punished. This is the law of God. So I'm bringing him to Yamadas. How you can stop us? So that's how the conversation is. But actually the mood is that somehow by Sukriti, because he was a Brahmin by birth, so the Sukriti came, it's a causeless mercy of Krishna came at the time of death. He was able to chant Narayana, So how he was able to chant Narayana, also another story is that. See, Krishna arranges everything, He helps the devotee. So actually it is mentioned that Krishna, in order to save this Ajamil, his name was Ajamil, there was one great saint, Dattatreya, who he came to that house of Ajamil. So he came to the house, usually, hey, Bhiksham Dehi, Mataji, Bhiksham. The wife came, hey, don't come here. This is Ajamil. You know Ajamil? I don't know Ajamil. No, Ajamil is a big gangster. If you come, he will kill you. Go away. I am not scared of anybody. I am a sannyasi. I am coming to beg. You give me something, I have to eat. Then this lady became, okay. But you don't stay here, go there. I will give you some grains. So she gave him some food, grains, He went and cooked himself. He ate. Then he came back to the house. He said, thank you very much, Mataji. So let me bless you. No, we have everything, we don't. No, I'll bless you. I'll bless you, you know. He said, I know you're going to give birth to another boy, right? Yes, how do you know? Yes, I know you're going to give birth to another boy. You should name him Narayana. This is my blessing. If you name him Narayana, all auspicious will come to you. And this lady, of course, little bit sadhu, you know. Okay, sadhu, you know. Sadhu is giving blessing. So she followed, you know, like that. Even though she was a prostitute, but sadhu, everybody in India respects sadhu, you know. Okay, sadhu says, okay, the old man, okay. So that's how this boy became Narayana. You know, this is Shastra, he did the Tika commentary. So, but that's how, in the last end of his life, he chanted the name Narayana. Also, my Gurudev said in his purport, he chanted the name Narayana by Sukriti. The picture of Narayana also came, not only his son, the gods, some gods form also came in his mind. So that's why he was liberated by some Sukriti, you know. You know, some gods, I think, also came to his mind, not only his son, you know. Though he was chanting his son by some Sukriti, he managed to picture a little bit of the spiritual world, something like that, you know. So that's how he got Namabhas, right? Because he was a Brahmin Bhagavad. Namabhas means clearing stage of Nama. At that time he just chanted Narayana, and by Sukriti, Priya Sukriti, the Brahmin by birth, you know, the Sukriti came to him. Some spiritual aspect of Narayana Nam came, he chanted in Namabhas. Immediately the 4 dutas came. I stopped. All his sins are finished. All his sins did all clear. Namabhas is so powerful. Whatever you do, if you can chant one pure name in your life, whatever sin you do is clear. Even you can get liberation. And that's how he got liberation. Ajamil got liberation. He went back to India.
But he chanting only Namabhas.
Namabhas, yeah.
Not Chudana.
Not Sudana. How can he chant Sudana? He was a big crook. He was doing all nonsense. But at that time he chanted the clearing state, Namabhas. You know, that is the significant part of this. He chanted in Namabhas. That's how he was clear. That's how the Yamadutas, the Vishnu, no, he is chanted the Abhas. You have to protect him. All his sins are gone. No, you do not know Dharma, they told the Yamaraj. You can only punish a person if he has sinned. He has already chanted the holy name, he has no more sin. Really? How is that possible? He's sinful. No, Narayana he has chanted. How is it possible? They couldn't understand. This is very difficult, Siddhanta. They couldn't understand. How it? Narayana he chanted, yeah, and everything clear? Yes, how it clear? This is the beauty of this part.
Et donc c'est expliqué que Ajamil, il a appelé son fils Narayana parce qu'il avait eu de la Sukriti en fait. Parce que quand il était un brahman, la Sukriti c'est une accumulation d'activités pieuses. Et c'est pour ça qu'il a appelé son fils Narayana. Et il y a aussi une autre explication, c'est que donc quand son épouse, un jour il y a un sage en fait qui s'appelait Dattatreya. Il est venu chez eux. Et il a demandé au Bhiksham, donnez-moi des victuailles, enfin donnez-moi une donation pour que je puisse manger. Et l'épouse, elle a dit non, ici, vous ne connaissez pas mon mari, c'est un grand bandit, un grand gangster, il peut faire du mal à tout le monde, partez d'ici. Il a dit non, j'ai pas peur, donnez-moi quelque chose, je vais me nourrir. Donc elle a dit ok, d'accord, elle lui a mis quelques graines, elle a dit ok, mais vous allez là-bas, plus loin. Il est allé là-bas, il s'est fait à manger, il a cuisiné, il s'est fait à manger. Et il est revenu, il a dit, je vais vous donner une bénédiction. Elle a dit, non, je n'ai pas besoin, on a tout ce qu'il nous faut et tout. Il dit, si, je vais quand même vous donner quelque chose.
Elle était vraiment pas croyante.
Et donc, mais comme elle avait un petit peu de croyance, parce que tout le monde en Inde, ils ont un petit peu de respect pour les sadhus, elle a dit, ok, vas-y. Elle a dit, parce que là, vous allez avoir un autre enfant. Elle a dit, ah oui, comment vous savez? Elle dit, oui. Et donc, ça va être un garçon, et je voudrais que vous l'appelez Narayana. Donc, elle a dit, ah d'accord, ok. Elle a dit, bon, voilà, ce vieux sadhu, il a dit ça, bon, ok, d'accord. Donc elle a accepté de le faire. Et c'est en fait, Maharaj, il explique que Krishna, il va faire en sorte, en fait, que son dévot, il ne va jamais périr. Donc comme il était un dévot avant, et qu'il est passé à travers toutes ces différentes mauvaises activités, Krishna, il a fait en sorte d'une manière ou d'une autre qu'à la fin de sa vie, il puisse quand même chanter le nom, parce que ça, c'est pas donné à tout le monde. Et au moment de... Donc, au moment où il a appelé Narayana, et quand il a appelé, c'est pas seulement son enfant qui lui est venu en tête, mais il a également pu avoir la vision d'une forme de Krishna, donc une forme spirituelle qui est venue, ce qui a fait que son appel était un Namabhas, donc le chant du Saint-Nom qui nettoie en fait tous les péchés. Et c'est pour ça que quand tout de suite, immédiatement, les Vishnu-dutas ils sont apparus, ils ont dit ça y est, tous ces péchés ils sont complètement nettoyés, purifiés. Et les Yamadutas disaient, c'est pas possible, il a chanté le nom de Narayana, ça y est, il est purifié.
Un clair dans ma
il dit
page.
que son Guru Maharaj, il explique un peu plus,
Ok.
c'est que quand il a dit Narayana, en même temps, il a eu un petit peu, il a pensé quand même à la forme de Narayana.
Parce que Navavas, c'est pas quand on chante le nom de la personne, c'est le nom de ton fils. Navavas, moi j'avais compris que c'était que quand on dit Narayan, on ne passe pas Narayan, on pense à ton enfant.
Right.
Mais en plus, lui quand même, comme il était, voilà.
Yeah, because Marjorie was saying that when he called Narayana, he had this, some vision of Narayana.
Yeah.
But
that was-
Namabhas is when we call the Lord, but without meaning the Lord, right? When like designating something else.
No, but I saw one tika of Gurudev. Gurudev said, the Namavas, there's clearing stage, but there's also some connection with God. It's not only like completely completely away from God, It's not. It's a clearing stage. That means you're coming to the spiritual dimension. It's not like you call, oh, I'm seeing my son Narayana, and then you get Namavas. Not like that. There's some spiritual dimension there.
Because-
People are chanting the boy's name, then the spiritual dimension is coming in. That's why it's clearing, It's not only, oh, my son, and I get spirit. No, it's clearing your son, and then there's come to a spiritual dimension. Then it's a clearing stage, It's coming to the spiritual dimension. It's almost finished, that one, and coming to the other part. That is called the clearing stage. You know what I mean?
Because we often give this example, like in France, for example, there's some shops, they're called bricorama, or even like, when the Muslims, they say haram,
Haram.
right?
Yeah, haram.
So there's
haram.
no connection with the Lord at all.
Yeah, they say like that, but it's not immediately. See, like you see this Ajamil, he was chanting Narayan all the time, even before he died, but he was not getting anything. Narayana, he was saying Narayana, but he was chanting Narayana's name. There was nothing there.
So that's not Namabhas.
No, he was still blue, he was still the same. That was not Namavas.
That's not Namabhas.
That was not Namavas. He was chanting so many times Narayan. But at one time he came, the last day of his life, by Sukriti of Krishna, that some spiritual dimension came to him. Then he got Namavas. That's Krishna's, that's Kosta's mercy also is there.
So Namabhas is only when there is some spiritual dimension which is connected.
No, definitely. It's called clearing stage. That means you're finished, you're coming from this side to that side. You're clearing, you're going. It's like, this is the boundary, Here you're there.
Right.
When you're going to cross over, then a bit of this must be there, right?
Uh-huh.
Then only you can clear.
Some smell.
Some gandha should, spiritual gandha should be there. Like you're there, there's no Namabhas, it's just there. But clearly, now you're crossing over, you're going to cross over. That is called Namabhas. Yeah.
Okay.
That is clear. Just like Namabhas is given in Shastra. Aparat is darkness. Hare Krishna, just darkness. Then the sun comes, so first you see is the red rays of the sun, Aruna. It's not light. It's just like the red part of the coming the sun. It's like a red part. That is called clearing stage. The darkness going away, the red part coming out. That's clearing stage. You're crossing, you're crossing. It's not darkness, it's not dark. It's light, and then the red part is coming. And after sunlight, it got very light, Like this is it's called.
What is the symptom is coming with him? With this situation you explain. What is the symptom? The symptom of Jiva, he comes in this stage. If you...
Mahaprabhu says, Vaishnava is one who can chant one name of Krishna. What does it mean? We all chanting Hare Krishna, but Kanishta nobody. He means one name if you can chant Namavas, you are called Kanishta Vaishnava. One pure name, one now clearing stage, if you can chant one name, then you're called Kanishta Vaishnava. Kanishta Vaishnava.
A pure name, Shuddhanam.
No.
Namabhas.
If you can chant clearing stage, you can come to one name. That's you're made it.
Okay, let me just translate quickly so they don't feel lost.
Yeah, because we are chanting so many names, like, we are not Vaishnava, we cannot say we are Vaishnava, it's not so. And the Mahaprabhu used to say, oh, they are Vaishnava Prai. They are not Vaishnava yet, almost Vaishnava. Like, he was talking about the uncle of Raghunath Das Goswami. They were doing a lot of puja, every day they do puja, salagram puja, giving deity. Mahaprabhu said, these people are Vaishnava Prai. Means they're not Vaishnava, you know. And they were doing so much puja, they were offering so much thing on Ekadashi. And Baba said, these people, they are still in material life, they are not Vaishnava, they are Vaishnava pride. That means they have not come to Namavas. That's why Vaishnava pride is not a Vaishnava yet. Kanishta Vaishnava is one who has chanted one Namavas.
One time,
One
one
time
point
at
in his
least
life.
in his
One
life.
point in his life.
Yeah.
Okay.
He was Mahaprabhu said, who is a Vaishnava? He can chant one name. One name is one Namavas. No, it's not everybody is like Vaishnava, you know, one name, you know, in his life is Namavas. Okay, that's it. Okay. And you want to ask a question?
Donc,
Okay.
c'est le Namabhas, Maharaj il explique, c'est quand ça vient en connexion avec le monde transcendantal. En fait. Parce que Ajami, lui, il disait Narayana, Narayana, Narayana. Mais c'était pas Namabhas. Namabhas, c'est quand il arrive à ce point qu'il y a une connexion avec Krishna. Parce que ça s'appelle l'étape, en fait, de clearing, qui nettoie, en fait, d'illumination. Et donc, quand on est en train de chanter le Namaprasad, on est dans les ténèbres. Et en chantant, tout d'un coup, c'est comme le soleil qui se lève, donc il va faire un peu rouge, un peu... Mais là, on va commencer à voir. C'est pas complètement encore clair, mais on passe à travers ça. Et Mahaprabhu, il disait, qui est un Vaishnava? C'est une personne qui a chanté une fois Namabhas. Une fois le nom comme ça.
I have one question, Mala. Is possible?
Pour rebondir sur ce que tu disais à propos du Castorama,
Oui.
tu veux lui expliquer.
Ah ben, j'allais faire la question.
Mais après,
C'est pareil, c'est
on pourrait même faire le lien avec ce Sridhar Maharaj. Il disait que
Justement, c'est pour ça.
Namabhas, c'est pas pour les dévots. Que les dévots, ils passent le Namabhas.
Une question, voir son.
Mais j'ai bien compris, non? C'était bien ça qu'on avait conclu la dernière
Oui,
fois.
oui, c'est bien ce qu'il disait.
Because last time, Maharaj, there
Yeah.
was some
Yeah.
discussion with when Maharaj had come here.
Yeah.
And because when the devotee had asked the question, we often hear of, devotees chanting Namaparad and how they get freed.
Yeah.
But we don't often hear examples of Namabhas, except Ajamil.
But
Only
it is
Ajamil.
given in the Namachintamani. If you read translation,
Okay.
it's given.
But then, so then this question was asked, and Maharaj explained that devotees, the Namabhas isn't for devotees. That devotees, they will chant Namaparad, and by clearing Namaparad, they will get to Shuddhanam. It's like they go through Namabhas like very fast. It's not that you chant Namaparad and then you go to Namabhas and then you get to Shuddhanam. That Namabhas is for non-devotees who will call like this.
But wait a minute.
Unconsciously.
See, devotees, Mahaprabhu said, Namaprad, if you give up Namaprad, you get Premadan. So we are all chanting in Namaprad because Premadan, when we chant, we are not crying.
Right.
Our heart is like a rock,
Right. Right.
So we are chanting Namaprad.
Right.
Yeah, we are not getting an ecstasy.
Ah.
If you have Premadan, means even in Maharaj, if he chants, he will have ecstatic symptoms.
Right.
Is he having ecstatic symptoms? He's not.
No, because what he's saying is that Namabhas actually is when you're chanting without the connection, without the relationship.
No. You
So
see,
when you're chanting with
wait
relationship-
a minute. Aparad is there. You have to now. Do you accept you're now chanting in aparad?
Yes, of course.
Okay. So you have to clear the aparad.
Yes,
Aparad is clear.
Yes.
That's a clearing stage.
yes,
That's called namaparad. Just like darkness is there.
right.
So you're chanting and a stage will come when it's clearing. The stage is clearing. Everybody has to clear the stage.
Yes,
You're going from this boundary to that boundary. You have
Right.
to clear, right?
Right.
It's not that you jump over. You have to clear the boundary.
Ah.
So when you come to the stage when you're clearing, then that is called Namabhas. Then you'll be chanting almost purely. That's a stage of liberation. The Namabhas, when the devotee stands and Namabhas is standing, he's ready for liberation. He's not getting bhakti, he's ready for liberation. Like Ajamil. Then when he goes deeper, he gets pure bhakti. Pure bhakti is not easy. Mahaprabhu said, if you give up all your aparad, you get premadan. What is premadan? When you're chanting, you get ecstasy. All tears, 8 forms of ecstasy, 33 forms of secondary forms will come to you. Are you getting it? Now what pure name are you chanting? No.
No. He's
No.
not saying that we're chanting pure name, but
No.
he's saying that we're chanting Namaparad.
And we chant.
And-
We chant too.
Yeah, and that the Namabhas will happen during, like maybe like we're chanting Namaparad and then sometimes Namabhas and again Namaparad, Namabhas like this. And then we will, when all our aparads are cleared, like you're saying, then we will become chanting Shuddhanam. But Namabhas is only when we don't have a relationship with Krishna. That's why there's all these different Namabhas where people will say a name of Krishna, like, look at these Hare Krishnas, they're chanting Harinam like this. They don't have a relationship with Krishna, so they cannot make an offense to Krishna. Whereas because we have a
I've
relationship,
never seen that explanation everywhere. I don't know whether it's yours, but I
it was new for us also. That's why I'm trying to.
I mean, where did he get his explanation? Who is the commentator of explanation? Is he the commentator or is some?
He was explaining very nicely. Everybody was understanding.
No, no,
Maybe I'm not explaining properly.
No. Nicely explanation, but who? If you read Namachintamani, Haridas Thakur, Premangartha by Jagannath Das Prabhupada, he talks about now a clearing state. It's like a time when you come, darkness is there, then the red shine of the Aruna comes, and then it shines, and you get a faint glow of the light. That's the time you're clearing the stages, clearing the aparat. You have to clear your aparat.
But your aparat are still there at the same time as chanting Namabhas, Maharaj?
A little bit is there.
Okay.
Pride, you know.
Both are there at the same time.
I said little bit is there.
You're not just chanting Namabhas fully all the time.
That is a stage of liberation. You don't get bhakti there. So when you chant more, when you go deeper, and you're able to clear everything completely, that is when you get bhakti. You know what I mean? You don't jump from Namaparat to immediately bhakti. You have to clear. You come to the stage of liberation first. You know. It's step by step. You don't jump to anything. Don't jump, you know. Unless like Mahaprabhu embraced Jagai Madai and he gave Premadan immediately. That's a different thing. You know. That's it. Mahaprabhu embraced and he said, I take all your sins. And Mahaprabhu had the power to give Premadan to Jagai Madai. And immediately Jagai Madai started crying. He got Premadan. He started crying and rolling. And then Devatas say, how this person got Premadan? We also can't get. We are not crying when we are chanting. He's crying. But he's a sinful fellow. How's it possible? You know? So the Devatas are having big discussion. How is it possible? We are so great people. We are doing tapasya. We are very truthful. This is a very nonsense person. And he's having a Premadan. It's not fair. It's not fair. It's not fair. They're saying like this. You know? It's not fair. We are very powerful. We are doing tapasya, satya, all good qualities with us. We are not getting Premadan. And this person doing all nonsense, he's got Premadan. You can see Chaitanya Bhagavat. Big kolohol in heavenly planet. How is it possible this Jagat Matai? Such a sinful guy. Oh, this Mahaprabhu, he must be God. You know, how he can do this? Mahaprabhu showed his godly, costless mercy. Nityananda gave to Jagat Matai. You know, such a sinful. The Devatas, they are so established in purity. They couldn't get this Premadan. Liberation is one thing. Premadan, nobody can. It's not so easy. Devatas are all devotees of God. It's not they are not devotees of God. They are all devotees. But they are all Sakam devotees. But they don't have Premadan. You say only devotees. No, devotees, it doesn't matter. This Premadan, Krishna doesn't give. Bhakter jitit tariyeshu jeshu bhakter jitatpam. This pure bhakti, Krishna only gives to certain people. He gives liberation to everybody. Yeah, I give you liberation, no problem. Devotee also, I give you liberation. Premadan, he doesn't give to everybody. Only one who is surrendered, completely spontaneous devotion to him, like, you know, this certain, then he gives. You're talking of Premadan, you know, clearing state. It's not easy to get, you know.
Namabhas.
Yeah, Namabhas is, he can get. Namabhas, liberation, Krishna can give everybody. But bhakti, it doesn't give everybody. It doesn't mean, all devotees now, you're all going to get bhakti. Not so easy. Krishna doesn't give spontaneous devotion to everybody. Bhakter jitatvam. You know, the liberation is ready to give. Okay, Bhakta, now you are devotee, you are taken a guru, now I give you liberation. Chaturmukti. No, I don't want liberation. Satyavati, I don't want liberation. Satyavati said, no, Maharaj, I don't want liberation. What do you want? Pure Bhakti. Pure Bhakti, I'm not so sure. Not so easy to give. Yeah. And that is pure name, you get pure Bhakti. It's not so easy, pure name. You're talking of pure name. Oh, devotee is going to get pure. Not so easy, Baba. Not so easy. Krishna doesn't give every devotee pure. He gives you. I'll give you Siddhi. No problem. Siddhi. Take the Siddhi. Bigger than the biggest, smaller than the smallest. Okay, go. Like he gave, what is that? What is one of his devotees? What is his name? Sridhar, devotee Sridhar. Mahaprabhu said, now I give Sridhar Asta Siddhi. Sridhar said, no, I don't want. No, I give you Asta Siddhi today. Today you get Asta Siddhi. Sridhar said, you're cheating me. I don't want Asta Siddhi. I want your name. He's in Chaitanya Bhagavat. So Krishna gives all these things first. I give you Asta Siddhi. Liberation, I give you, don't worry, liberation. No, I don't want liberation. I want prema. Not so easy. Prema Bhakti Krishna, last you will give. You have to qualify. So when you say, when you chant, you jump to it, it's not so easy. When you jump to pure name, means you are pure devotee. Pure name is pure devotee. And that's not so easy. You know. It's the last step. You know, there's always liberation first. Krishna is going to offer you liberation. You're in Chatur Mukti, are you ready? Are you qualified to get Chatur Mukti? When you're qualified, then if you reject, that is different. No, I don't want pure birth. I want pure. That's different. So this pure name, we all want pure name, but it's not so easy. To give up aparad completely, it's not very easy. It's not easy. You know, you have to give up completely aparad. Then you immediately will come to your face.
Yeah, so when aparads are cleared completely, then you become Shuddhanam.
Yes, of course.
Right.
Completely
So,
clear.
then it's the same because he was saying it's not like you finish clearing all aparads and then you come to Namabhas. It's like it goes simultaneously.
No, but you see, there's a stage where you clear. There's a clearing stage where a little bit here is there, a little bit
This
is there.
is the thing, yes.
That's clearing stage. Every devotee has to go through.
Yeah.
You know, we have to clear.
Yes.
You know that boundary. You cannot jump.
No, you cannot
There's no jumping. You have to clear. When you clear, you can understand. And then at that time, Krishna will call you. Okay, liberation. Are you ready to take liberation?
Okay.
Because now you're good. You're clearing. Yeah. At that time, you will know. Okay.
Yes, Maharaj, c'est ça que Kanishta
Donc,
va dire. It's not Kanishta,
And
Uttama.
Uttama.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Donc le Kanishta c'est un Namabhas.
Ouais, donc il y a comme les trois stages.
One Namabhas.
Ça paraît être plus clair comme ça.
Donc le point c'est que en fait il y a différentes étapes, donc on chante le nom avec des offenses et après on arrive à un point où on chante donc sans offense, Namabhas. Et c'est là qu'on obtient, donc on peut obtenir la libération, on obtient la libération. Et quand le dévot il dit non, je veux même pas la libération, je veux aucun pouvoir mystique, etc. Parce qu'il dit que Krishna, il ne confère pas la pure bhakti si facilement. C'est pas juste ok, je suis un dévot, je vais chanter le saint nom, et puis pas un jour j'aurai la pure bhakti. C'est pas si facile que ça en fait. Il faut vraiment le vouloir et puis vraiment ne vouloir aucune sorte de libération. Et voilà, donc c'est surtout ce point-là que Maharaj est en train de faire. C'est pas juste qu'on passe des offenses et puis bang, tout d'un coup on chante le pur nom. Parce que chanter les purs noms, ça veut dire qu'on a les symptômes d'extase qui viennent et tout ça, tu vois, c'est quand même un point très 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 élevé, quoi.
Tandis que l'autre Maharaj, il dit c'est pas pareil, c'est ça?
Il n'est pas tout à fait pareil, alors peut-être c'est moi qui explique mal ou qui a mal compris.
Je crois que...
Mais Maharaj il dit on saute pas de Namaprad à Shuddhanam. Et on se purifie, mais c'est pas blanc ou noir, c'est pas allez ça et là je suis blanc, là je suis jaune et puis là je suis vert, tu vois. C'est très progressif. Donc tu peux arriver à un point où tu vas chanter les autres avec offense, mais après tu vas commencer à te purifier parce que tu vas aussi chanter le Namabhas. Et là tu vas commencer à te purifier et Krishna il va dire, tu vois, Krishna il a appelé un de ses dévots, Sridhar, il s'appelait. Il a dit ok, aujourd'hui je te donne les 8 formes de pouvoir mystique. Et là il a dit non, tu as essayé de me tricher. Et tous ces pouvoirs mystiques, la libération, ça vient à Namabhas. Donc le dévot il va devoir passer par là et traverser cette épreuve de dire non, je ne veux pas ça. Tout ce que je veux c'est la Prema Bhakti. Il faut se qualifier pour ça.
Excusez-moi.
Some devotees think also because sometimes we can find like shopping center finished by Rama. They say they get some result of this.
Because there are different types of Namabhas, Sanket Namabhas, Parihasya Namabhas.
You know, our Indian family, my name is Krishna.
Okay.
But I was not such a great person. Everybody is calling me Krishna. My name is Krishna. My fathers, they all call me Krishna. My Janma name, birth name is Krishna.
Okay.
South India, they don't say Krishna, they say Krishnan. Shankaran, Krishnan, you know, Tamil, Malayalam name. My name is Krishna, but there's nothing.
So they're doing Namabhas, so they're calling you?
I was chanting, everybody was chanting, there was nothing, you know. So, this Namabhas is clearing stage, you know. What do you get when you chant in a clearing stage, you know? It's just like people are calling me, just like Muslims are calling in Muslim country, they call it Krishna, they're not getting Namabhas.
They're not getting Namabhas?
I don't know, they're not getting nothing.
Because it's explained this like this, no?
So no, see, this Namabhas,
Agyata Sukriti, I don't know.
you see, there's so many things involved, you know. Sometimes it is like your previous Sukriti is on a certain level, and you chant Namabhas, then you jump up, like so many things are there, so many factors are there. You know? Like this, now one example is Ajamil. He was always thinking of his son, Narayana, come here, Narayana, always he's chanting Narayana. But that time nothing was there. He was not a big devotee of Krishna because chanting Narayana. last stage of his life, he was chanting so much Narayana names. Last stage, he was looking at his son saying Narayana. At that time, by Krishna's mercy, some spiritual dimension came to his head. At that time, only he managed to chant in Namabhas, almost like Sudana, Namabhas. And at that time only, all his sins became clear. When you chant the holy name of Krishna, all your sins are supposed to be clear. Now, you say the Muslim chanting, but they're eating and doing all nonsense sins. When your sins are clear, you stop giving. You have no more sins, no more sins.
Can I say something, Mark?
Yeah.
Because I had listened to one Qatar.
Yeah, it's very intricate. It's not so easy.
Yes, but maybe I understood wrong. But let me just repeat what I
Yeah,
heard.
we can discuss. I don't say I know everything. I'm
Yes.
just what I.
Because this is an important point.
Yeah,
As devotees, we
it's
should
not
know.
so easy. It's an
Yes.
important point. This is very intricate.
Right.
Because Ajamil, people say he was not initiated. That's why Krishna, Mahaprabhu says, even Apekka, Nama Apekka also you can give you the highest. Achandala Nama Apekka will give you the highest this one. Because that's I know. So that's also,
So because I was listening to some Srimad Bhagavatam classes, and with the commentary of Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, and it's explained that when somebody chants Namabhas, then he gets liberation.
Yeah.
And so he explains what is liberation. Liberation means that you're not under the control of Yamaraj anymore, but you're under the control of the Vishnu Dutas, which means that whatever. And he says that actually that when Ajamil. He did Namabhas actually not only at the time of death. He did Namabhas from the time he started calling his son Narayana. Already before.
Yeah. No, he was
see,
already chanting Narayana.
Yes, so he was already doing Namabhas.
Oh, yeah.
And so the question may come, but so he was doing Namabhas, but he was still committing a sinful activity.
Ordinary life, yeah.
And so the thing is but it's like unplugging the fan. So, these activities will still go on.
That was
but the results of his activities are controlled by Krishna. They're not controlled by Yamaraj anymore.
That's right. That could be.
Right?
That's a good point you made. I agree with you. That's a good point.
And
like
so
closing the fan and then standing stopping. That's a good point.
yes, and so people who will chant Haram or like this, now Krishna will say, okay, because he chanted my name even unconsciously, he is under my supervision. And so he will do everything for him to start going back.
Yeah, that's a good point. I agree. That could be there also. That's a good. That's a good
I'll just translate.
That's an intricate explanation also. I mean, this is very intricate.
Donc c'est.
I wouldn't
Au
disagree
début,
with
quelqu'un que je
that.
sais, par exemple, un musulman l'appelait par son parce qu'il s'appelle.
Laisse-la traduire.
Parce que Maharaj il disait qu'en fait, donc les musulmans, parce que lui il s'appelle Krishna dans son passeport. Et donc il dit que les personnes ils l'appellent Krishna tout le temps, tu vois comme ça. Il n'y a rien qui se passe, c'est pas comme tout d'un coup, il y a les Vishnu Dutas qui apparaissent. Et donc, moi, je lui ai expliqué que j'ai entendu des classes sur ce chapitre où il y a les explications par Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur qui dit que Ajamil, il a commencé à dire Namabhas, en fait, du moment où il appelait son fils Narayana. C'est pas juste à la fin de sa vie que lorsqu'il a dit Narayana que c'est Namabhas qui est apparu. Et que Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, il explique que lorsque l'on chante le Namabhas, qu'est-ce qui se passe? C'est qu'on obtient la libération, immédiatement. Et c'est quoi cette libération? C'est qu'on n'est plus sous l'emprise de Yamaraj. On est sous l'emprise de Krishna, de Vishnu. C'est-à-dire, c'est comme on va débrancher le ventilateur. Donc la question que Sri Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur dit, alors s'il avait déjà obtenu la libération, comment ça se fait qu'il continue à faire des mauvaises activités, à boire, etc. C'est comme quand tu débranches un ventilateur, ça prend du temps pour s'arrêter. Mais du moment que quelqu'un il va dire le nom de Krishna, même inconsciemment, Krishna, il dit, il est à moi, c'est moi qui m'occupe de lui et c'est moi qui va le faire s'élever. Même s'il continue à commettre des choses, Krishna, il va faire en sorte que sa vie, elle va faire qu'il va s'élever.
Même inconsciemment.
Il va se purifier.
Même inconsciemment.
Ouais, c'est ce que j'ai lu, c'est ce que j'ai entendu.
Inconscient.
Il va rencontrer des dévots, enfin, des choses comme ça.
Même, tu peux lui dire, dis-lui,
Quoi?
tu peux répéter, même inconsciemment, si une personne chante le...
Ajamil, il chantait inconsciemment.
Il a expliqué quelque chose aussi.
What? Anything?
So he's saying, does this point refer to somebody who's chanting the name unconsciously? So Ajamil was chanting unconsciously, Narayana? So.
Yeah, but my Gurudev also says that at that time he had some spiritual
Yes.
damage.
Yes.
Because he was formerly a Brahmin.
Yes.
He was
That
also doing all
also
these spiritual activities. Then he lost for some time. So that Sukriti is also there. That Sukriti was rewarded at the time of death.
And that's why the Vishnu Dutas
That was
came,
the Vishnu
because
Dutas.
that thought was that the
Yeah.
connection happened.
Yeah, the Sukriti was there. Because everything you do, Nehi Vikrubo Nasusti Pratyavyo Na Vidyate Swalpapi Dharmasya Traite Mautobaya. Krishna said, even anything you do spiritually, Krishna puts in your bank account.
Exactly.
You know, so that is also there. That's already there. So at the time of Krishna said, oh, now is the time. He already got bank account, I push him. That's also could be there, you know.
Yes.
So all these things are there. It's not that, oh, suddenly. Nothing is sudden. Everything is by your own effort.
Calculated.
Calculate. Because you had previous Sukriti. He was a Brahmin. He was very nice Brahmin. He was following his father. He was doing all spiritual activities.
But the question arises when it is unwillingly, like somebody is chanting or pronouncing the holy names,
Yeah.
unwillingly, like with all innocence and without any knowledge.
Yeah.
Does it mean that these names have some power or not? Or does his name participate on this process?
Good question. Just like in this book it is said, if a person drinks poison, he will die anyway.
Yeah.
So if a person chants a big mantra, the mantra will affect him whether he knows it or not. Just like I don't know this is poison, I drink, I will die. Because it's poison, it's powerful. So the mantra if you chant unconsciously also, because the mantra is powerful, it will have good effect on you. Even if you don't know, unknowingly or knowingly. So that mantra will always affect you. If a person says Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, chants like that, it has effect on it. That's why it's called the stolium, all these 4 parts of Namabhas. See, it affects this person. He is chanting, even in Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, every day he is chanting Hare Krishna, he is laughing and chanting. It is affecting, he is purifying him. And one day he will get the proper the result. He will get the result. That's in deletion. He was chanting in Sakasana. Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, teaching the people.
In the same way, it's possible.
But one day it will affect, he will become purified. That's what she says,
In the same way, Maharaj.
Yeah, we have to do 6th and 7th, yeah.
So actually we have no time, we have to finish the 6th and 7th jam. We have just no time, we have just finished. So we stop here. Questions will not end. We have to stop.
Long topic, we can go all night.
Yeah, we can go on until 10 o'clock and then we can. So people have to go back home.
Wow.
So I will do the 6th jam and Mataji will do the 7th jam. I think we cannot take much time on this because
Tu es là, vous
people have to
partagez.
take prasadam and go back home. That's it. Okay.
Toi, tu l'as
6th jam.
rendu?
Tu vas t'asseoir là, on a plusieurs.
Bah, je crois que c'est
C'est sur la petite feuille là aussi là?
Ouais.
Nayanam Galasudraya Vadanam Tattadriya Gira Pulatke Vichitam Bhagavada Taranama Grahane Pavishyati Aparada Phale Mama Chitta Velo Prajya Sama
Aparada Phale Mama Chitta Velo Prajya Sama
Tuva Nala Vedika Sayam radam susakya nidadam nakrite preshkaneka bhojam Shaki nidesha sheshasana muditaradam tam cha vrajandam Sunatam Ramyavesham Kriyamanujanilulitam Ramdagoshtam Niruta Ashliroham Yamano Padramatunargoptamantam Smarami Shri Radhika Jaya Krishna Radhika Hare Sari Hare different foodstuffs, and then when she gets the foodstuffs, when the Shakis bring the foodstuffs, she eats the remnants of Krishna's food, and Radha becomes very happy. Then Gopal, after taking bath, his mother dresses him very nicely, very beautiful cloth. Mother is looking after him, dressing him, and putting all the tilak, kanjan, everything. Then he goes to do the Godahan, milking the cows. And then he gets the food of Radharani and he takes the prasadam and he becomes very happy. And this is the sixth jam. So seventh jam you can do now.
Donc dans le sixième yin, le sixième divertissement, donc Srimati Radharani, elle va préparer différents mets préparations pour offrir à Shri Krishna. Elle envoie une saki pour apporter tout ça à Krishna Nandagam. Et elle demande qu'elle lui ramène donc du prasad. Et donc quand elle goûte le prasad de Krishna, elle se réjouit, elle est très contente, très en bliss. Et de l'autre côté, Krishna, il prend son bain, sa mère elle le baigne. Et ensuite elle l'habille de manière vraiment très jolie. Et ensuite Krishna, il va s'occuper des vaches avec ses amis. Et quand il revient, il va manger la nourriture que Srimati Radharani a préparée pour lui. Et il est très content. Donc, Nayanam Galashu Dharaya Gaita Nimeshena Shunyaitam Sarvam Govinda Gaite Nam Kila Krishna Nitya
Hare
Kartik, Prat,
Guru Gram Jayata ki jai, Damodara Vrata ki jai, Damodara Jai Ram ki jai, Jama Vaishnav ki jai, Gaur Premanandi ki jai. Okay, any prasad and thank you.
Bhakti Saranda Mudama
Maharaj ki jai,
Bhakti Vedanta
Parvat Maharaj ki
Jai.
So, prasad can give somebody.
Les six, c'était
Ah, le verdissement du soir.
le dernier qu'on a fait.
Le dernier qu'on a fait.
Le sept.
Oui, le 7. Alors, le 7. Qu'est-ce qu'on a dit?
Les six, c'était que l'indicateur rose.
Ah, he's gone.
Oui, ça, c'est le divertissement.
Before I go, actually.
Tu m'as dit Verani,
Avec
selon les
ça,
conseils de
thank you for
Bernadette le
association.
soir,
Yes.
elle va s'habiller soit en couleur foncée, soit en couleur
Whole
verte
month you
selon
can
les
come, whole month you should be
Et
here, come.
comme ça, elle peut
Yes.
se
This month,
customiser.
whenever you're possible, please come.
Yes.
Up
Yes,
to
Madame.
evening.
Ouais. Et donc, elle va, Bernadette, elle va lui dire où aller pour rencontrer Krishna. Et donc, elle y va avec toutes ses sakhis, et puis elles sont toutes d'une humeur très joyeuse. Oui. Et de l'autre côté, Krishna, il a satisfait tous ses dévots, en fait, sauf les tâches avec les dévots. Et eux, ils veulent montrer de la lutte, ils veulent montrer des sports, Krishna. Ça, c'est leur service. Donc, Krishna, il va, il invite Krishna, donc Krishna, il va, et puis il aime tellement encore. Et là, il commence à être tard, mais Ariadna, il dit à Krishna, il faut rentrer. Il ne veut pas, finalement, elle va elle-même. Elle dit, ok, maintenant, arrêtez le spectacle. Alors, Krishna qui rentre. Donc, Krishna, il rentre, tout le monde fait le genre de chanson.
À bientôt.
Et donc, il passe, il dort, mais Ariadna, ils sont très contents.
Il attend que ses parents soient dormis.
Et il aurait que ses parents
Je suis pas voyant, mais
Je peux reprendre des livres, allez, bon, je peux reprendre des livres comme
non, des fois tu sors un peu.
Non, il va là.
Des fois tu. C'est pas
C'est pas du tout.
c'est pas que t'as fait. C'est aussi le tambour, tu sais. Comme ça,
Et donc, j'ai pas celui-là. J'ai envoyé déjà celui-là. Je crois que c'est ma fille qui l'a donné.
Arrivo, les dévots.
je vais les coucher.